Instagram, foodgoddess50, going live. My name is Angie, but my business is foodgoddess50.com. I'm going to do a little presentation for you today, and whoever can't make it, you can watch the replay. My name is Angie, and I've been healing myself from 5 autoimmune diseases naturally for the past 8 years. I know a lot of things in holistic world on helping the body with healing naturally. A lot of things, whether it is things back in the beginning of time versus products versus home remedies versus herbal tinctures. There's a lot to know with healing, right? A lot to know. And recently I had a video go viral. It's actually at almost 500,000 views. So I have about 2,000 new followers, and that is why the purpose of me going live today, for the new people to see what I'm into, what I do, what I'm about, and who I am. And I'm probably going to go live every day for a while. There might be days I take off, and I have no idea what time, but it's just going to be sporadic. And the good news on Instagram is that you can watch the replays after I go live every day. Today is going to be a presentation. Other lives, probably not. It's just going to be little things here and there. And that is so that people can actually understand who I am today, what I'm about, and what my mission is. And my mission is this. It's to help people know who I am, to help with healing humanity, helping with doing the right things for chronic issues, and knowing the right things to eat, the right things to take, the right things to do. There's a lot of things that we've not been taught. There's a lot of things that we don't know and that I had to learn on my journey. I no longer have 5 autoimmune diseases. I used to have rheumatoid arthritis, so that right there is telling you pretty big deal. My hands did not look like that years ago. I was stuck in a system. I was stuck on medication. I was stuck listening to everyone around me. I was stuck with everything in front of me and not understanding what really needs to happen by God. We choose the world or we choose God. You can't have it both ways. So I'm here to share a lot of my secrets, a lot of things that have happened on my journey. Please listen to me and share this to everyone you know, to open the mind and to open what you once knew versus what's really going to help you and work. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. So my mission is to share and teach every day. I am a teacher. I am a leader. I am helping people to take their power back into their health. So let's get started. I've got a lot of things out wanting to show you. First of all, I was a nurse for 20 years, and now I'm a health coach, actually both. And this is me, okay? I actually lowered my rates recently because I'd rather people spend their money on the things that are going to help them versus me. That's just who I am. So I charge $50 for 30 minutes, $100 for an hour, and that's kind of what I do right now. So we have to get to the root of the problem of every disease. Instead of spending thousands in functional medicine for testing, been there, done that, why don't we just take care of everything? Which is this. We have to learn how to properly detox, okay? This is with every disease. Properly detox, alkalize the blood, take in the proper nutrients and proper minerals, and changing your life. If that means you leave a toxic job, if that means you leave a toxic person, if that means that you are having boundaries today, that's what you do. You're no longer being controlled. You're taking your power back. And medication is only going to manage symptoms. Plants actually heal the body. Before 1920, this is what happened. We had herbal tinctures. We had linen sheets in hospitals with 5,000 in frequency of recharging the body, which we all need. We've had various things like technology, frequency technology to help with recharging the body. That worked and still does with us. We are all born with life force energy. We lose it as we age. So we have to recharge our body. A lot to learn. When you see me, we got to heal the gut, get rid of inflammation, and do things that work, not just help. You know what I mean? Not all holistic is the same. So when I started my journey with healing with autoimmune, especially rheumatoid arthritis, the biggest thing that I first tell everyone is carbon-60. It has 750,000 antioxidants in one strip. You can take as many as you want every day, $30 a month for a 30-day supply. So if you are taking a bunch, then you're going to want to get the 6-month supply versus monthly supply. What this did to me is I always had like huge knees, like swollen, frozen shoulders. I had achy joints. I had pain throughout the body. And what that started to do was turn around the immune system to help work towards me, not against me. Helped with the mitochondria repair of that, which is in all of our cells, and activate it to energize me and help get rid of inflammation, brain fog, goes through the blood-brain barrier. It is pretty big and is the biggest antioxidant today. It outbeats vitamin C. One strip of this is like 300 vitamin C's, and it goes under the tongue into the bloodstream. It's on my website, foodgoddess50.com, $30 a month. That's the first thing that I got into years ago and nobody knew about. And I don't know if a lot of people know about it today because it's hidden. So I wanted people to know. Along with carbon-60, they have a really good cream called Synergy. Really good, fantastic. Put on your skin, put any problem areas on your body. And it just helps with, again, carbon-60, which actually comes from Shanghai. Shanghai, they believe, theory is that meteorite crashed into Russia years ago. And so they build water in Russia with the Shanghai, and people would get in and it would heal their ailments. That's how far along this came. We started getting into it in the U.S. in 1985. Scientists found out about this. So do your research on it. If you are interested, here is a QR code. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. You can take a picture. And that is me. It's hard to see with the glare. And there it is. All right, we're going to move past carbon-60 now. And we're going to get into quantum nutrition. There is nothing today that helps with clearing out the bloodstream. Okay? People think that if we have high cholesterol, that is the problem in our bloodstream. When you find out the truth, that is not correct. I'll give you an example. I have a family member that was taking a statin drug for 40 years and has complete blockage around the heart and had to get a stent. Had that statin drug worked, then that would have not happened. They don't work. In fact, they cause brain fog, dementia, and Alzheimer's. So do your homework on statin drugs, okay? We have a problem with clogging the arteries, circulation, microcirculation, by microplastics and parasites. So we have to learn about that and then take care of that problem. And the only way that I've seen, now this has been around 50 years in Europe, the US 7 years, is quantum nutrition, Hercules. We have to take care of business. No one here is coming to save us. We have to take control, okay? One bottle is $87. You can get a package of $3.59 for 4 bottles and 3 creams, which is this size. This is iRevive, and the plant spray is Hercules, all made from quantum nutrition, which is plants, plant molecules. So plant molecules, the top 44 in the world. In fact, the majority of these plants are not even known. They've been hidden because of the medicinal properties in them. So this plant spray, I have a big testimony on that from one of my followers, is that they no longer have congestive heart failure, that it cleared up and helped repair the heart. So and that's by doing 4 sprays 4 sprays 3 times a day. 4 sprays 3 times a day under the tongue. If you have issues with heart, circulation, strokes, heart attacks, heart disease, Quantum Nutrition, okay? This has helped so many of my followers. I have a lot of followers between TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Back in the day, I think I had 80,000 followers. Today, it's less than that because Big Fee takes my videos down, my content down, my lives down, and on multiple places. Just so you know, I'm on YouTube under Food Goddess 50, Facebook, Instagram, right? Food Goddess 50, Facebook, Angie Hudson Carr. That's where I go live a lot. And Truth Social, X, Rumble, and I believe that's it. I'm trying to pop up many places that I can so people can see the truth. Okay? Truth shall set you free. So Quantum Nutrition, if you want to learn more about it, you can watch the videos. Here's the QR code. Okay? Welcome in everyone that's new. Say hello. Let me know where you're chiming in from. $3.59 if you would like to get their package. 4 bottles, 3 creams for $3.59. There is the QR code. If you want to learn about it or order. Or talk to me. Anyone that calls me, first time you talk to me is free. Free consult at any time with any condition. I cannot make medical claims. I cannot cure, heal, diagnose, all of that. It's illegal. Here is the QR code if you want to see the videos on Quantum Nutrition. It is right here. You can always replay everything to get all these QR codes. Or just go to my website, foodgoddess50.com. The conditions that the company says it helps, I'm going to read it to you. Diabetes, high blood pressure, heart congestion, arthritis, AFib, asthma, COPD, inflammation, and liver, kidney conditions, gout, high cholesterol, MS, Crohn's, dementia, Alzheimer's, autoimmune, and Parkinson's. Okay? There it is. That is Quantum Nutrition, and they have eye Hercules, eye Revive, and eye patches. You can also get patches you wear on the left side of the body above the waist and put them on for 3 days and switch out. And they got multiple ones that helps people. I personally love the alkalinity patch to get your body from acidic to alkalinity, okay? They have one for microplastics. They have one for stress and anxiety, pain and inflammation, thyroid, and so on and so on. So check those out. They're amazing. So now I'm going to speak about my last company, which is Asante Organics. And it's a pretty major deal. And so is Carbon-60 and Quantum. I'm talking about my top 3 companies today that is doing the most to people today. The most that I've ever seen ever. People are wasting their time, money, and energy in the wrong things that are actually harming them, hurting them, not helping them. Okay? This is why people are sick. And let's talk about that real quick. Why are we sick? Well, because we have a leaky gut. We haven't had enough stomach acid to process our food, digest our food. So then we eat high volumes of high acidic foods and drinks. Next thing you know, our stomach acid is depleted. And now all these things that come to the gut, like H. pylori, pathogens, parasites, our body can't kill them because we don't have enough acid to kill them. And now they're in our gut, hanging out, multiplying, and going through your system because now it's breaking through the stomach lining. That is why we are sick. We get these things, we have not enough stomach acid, they go through the body, and then they go and attack all the organs, which are parasites, heavy metals, fungus, mold, yeast, candida. We don't need to worry about testing. That's my belief. You're going to spend thousands on testing. We all have all of these things. This is my belief. And that's how I feel, because otherwise people are wasting thousands of dollars unless you're trying to figure out a diagnosis. I understand if you're doing that. So we talked about leaky gut. Root causes to disease is what I just said. Heavy metals, fungus, mold, yeast, candida, parasites, and biofilm. When you actually open up someone that has passed away, every single person has parasites and biofilm. Biofilm is created by the worm, and it actually lines all of the organs. Parasites are burrowed in the lining of every organ, and then they create the biofilm on top of them so they cannot be touched. And they live in our body 20 to 40 years. This is true. And this is alarming. This country does not deworm or detox, and they need to. And why aren't they? Instead, people go to the doctor and then they're put on pills for chronic conditions. So we need to be awakened on that, or people are going to pass from chronic disease because they did not wake up soon enough to detox, heal the body, take nutrients and electrolytes, which are minerals. So that brings me to Asante Organics. Asante Organics has changed my life. All three of them have, but this is my newer company I've been doing for about 3 months. And let me go over the protocols. First of all, you have pH strips, so you can check your pH in the saliva and first morning urine. The top line is acidic, the bottom line is alkaline. So you're going to want to check your first morning urine and saliva when you wake up before you do anything else. If you're waking up acidic every day, you will have chronic disease. If you're waking up alkaline, you're getting rid of chronic disease. It's that simple, and it's science. So I can help you along with that if you want to hire me as your health coach if you need help. But here's the protocols right here that I'm going to talk about quickly so I don't bore you. But basically, the job of these products are to fix the gut, alkalize the blood, bring in high quality nutrients, which are plants, and minerals to mineralize the body. We're all deficient in nutrients and minerals because there's not enough in our food and our soil. So this is extremely important to know about and to do. This is my medicine today. I'm not on any medicine. Zero. This is my medicine. So I want to make that clear to people. If people get mad that they're spending all this money, well, it could be a lot worse than big pharma drugs and surgeries, co-pays, prescriptions, and all of that, which only medicates, not solve the problem. So here is what I do every day. I take B Naturals, which are 2 twice a day, to help regulate hormones, digestion, libido, histamine reactions. We all have histamine reactions when we eat food because of the pesticides in the food. So this is going to help calm down the body. This is by honeybees. Bees that are out pollinating, coming back, and then you're passing enzymes with the honey. And it's all in here as from honey. Honey, pollen, royal jelly, and propolis. So that does 1,200 things in the human body. We do 2 twice a day. Done. Then we are getting into vitamin D3K2, which is by plants, which is 10,000 units. So we're taking 1 a day, preferably at night is how this works the best. So if you take in the morning, that's fine, but apparently it works better at night because it helps relax the body. This is getting rid of calcifications in our bloodstream. Huge, right? Not a statin. This is also plants. So the majority of our vitamin D3K2 is synthetic. We need to get away from synthetic, okay? It's not doing anything for you. You're not processing, you're not absorbing. So you need to take something that has plants and is non-GMO and that you trust the owner, like I do. Formulator of this company is Michael Winiger, okay? So I am good friends with him. So here it is, 1 a day, 10,000 units to help clear out calcifications, which is calcium and bad cholesterol in the arteries, okay? So that's what I do on my regimen. Next, we're going to talk about gut health, which is probiotics by pH. Do you know anything in the world that's based on pH? All these products are based on pH, which is huge. So we got probiotics by pH, okay? We've got omegas 369, Nikola Tesla, is flaxseed oil. This is not fish oil, so there's no mercury. This is actually an outstanding oil to lubricate your joints, make you feel good, help with your gut and your brain. Big right here. I know it's big for me. Past history of RA, so it's really big. Then we have digestive enzymes, which is probably one of the biggest in this company of taking, because we need help breaking down our food, absorbing our food, bringing up the stomach acid so we don't get sick. Remember, we satisfied the gut, we don't have disease. This is probably a really big deal right here. Those three, you take one each before every meal. One each before every meal for forever. So that you're not having acid reflux, so you're not having chronic issues, so you're not bloated, so you're not tired, you're not inflamed. There's a lot of reasons why we take these for our gut. We need to seal the gut. Now we're good, and it takes 3 months to make that happen with our gut. And then if you stop, then the gut can get sick again. So why stop? That's my thing, okay? Moving that aside, the rest, well, I didn't start with the first thing, which is PhytoCleanse. This is our detox. And it's 4 pills 3 nights in a row, then 1 pill a day after that. 4 pills 3 nights in a row, 1 pill a day after that, forever. You're doing this twice a year if you're on medication. You're doing this once a year if you're not on medication. This is huge. This is the only detox I've ever known to get rid of biofilm. And we all have it from parasites. Yes, there's many, many detoxes on the market for detox, but I've not seen any that takes care of biofilm, except this. Now, I swear by this. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's changed my gut so much. I used to have huge bloat in the gut. It is going away. Every single day I wake up, the gut is smaller, 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 smaller. Because we took action, I took action, to change it. Change the acidic terrain in the body to alkalinity, which is what we need to do so that we are not sick, right, with anything. And this formula that I'm sharing is already in our biggest institute, CMN Hospital, in Mexico, that is getting rid of cancer for 20 plus years, are these nutraceuticals that I'm sharing with you right now, and with helping with chronic disease. Again, no medical claims, just stating facts that it's already helping other people that are very sick. Moving forward, we've got reds, greens, cell salts, and pH drops. pH drops, you're going to want to do 12 drops in every beverage. Very important. So we're actually alkalizing every drink you're drinking. Big. And remember, when we wake up, we're testing our pH. If you reach alkalinity, after a few weeks or a month, you're on the right track. If you slip back to acidic, it's probably because of your diet. So you're going to want to clean that up. It's okay once in a while when you splurge, but don't stay there. Come back. Okay? So we've got super reds. We've got earth greens. And we have cell salts. Now, the cell salts, earth greens, super reds, pH drops, we can put all in a water bottle every day, or we can put in our protein shakes, which I'll show you in a minute. The earth greens, why this is different than the rest is because it has an alkalizing charge from a machine. I will show you in a second. The reds have the charge as well. These are both ionic charged. No other supplement in the world does that. We need to be charged, especially as we get older. Like I said, we lose life force energy. So it's very important that we get charged and recharged every day. So we have the energy to sustain our life and to have, great life and live our best life, okay? So reds have 202,000 antioxidants. Remember, carbon 60 has 750,000. So we're always paying attention on how many antioxidants we can get into our body every day and things that recharge us. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to get my my thing to put my phone in so I can open up these and show them to you. Then we have cell salts. I want to say that when we drink salt water, we are actually mineralizing by electrolytes, which we are all deficient because of parasites. We've spent years, not enough nutrition, and not enough minerals. I am going to open these so that I can show you. Together, that I put in my protein shake is 11 pounds of fruits and vegetables. 11 pounds, okay? Here are the reds. Vegan, raw, organic, non-GMO. This is the largest USDA certified organic store in the world. Here are the greens. And I put these in my shake. You don't even taste it. Or you can put it in a glass of water. And I actually love the taste. Do you see that charge? And then when you like stand there, it's got energy in it, so it kind of flakes off. That is an electric ionic charge from a machine that is charging your body, which is unbelievable. Never seen that before. So it's incredible. And people have to understand this is real medicine. This is plants to help us, right? With healing and charging, detoxing, alkalizing. The cell salts, I want to say real quick, because I kind of cut that off. The cell salts are the right appropriate amount of magnesium, potassium, sodium, and calcium that we need for our cells to function. We go in the hospital, what do they give us? Normal saline. And what is in it? Salt water. Okay? It's kind of like mimicking the ocean. Okay, moving past all of that, every day I do protein shakes. Okay? So we have the chocolate kiss, which is my favorite, and vanilla ice cream. Now, keep in mind that the pH is 7.365. That is to match the blood. Now, the goal is to have it there and above. Because if we're at 5 or 6 in our urine, we are sick with acidity, which causes inflammation and disease. So we need to change that, lifestyle changes, and what we're eating and drinking. Okay? And of course, we have to detox and then put in all of our supplements, our nutrients, and our minerals. So these protein shakes is about 16 grams protein, clean protein by plants, the right pH. No other company does pH for their protein powder. Vegan, raw, organic, natural, alkalizing, energizing, and helping metabolism. Somebody named Lou lost 337 pounds. Okay. I'm trying to do this without the light shining. And he lost 337 pounds because he did the shakes, he did those supplements I showed you, and Power Pops. And that's how he was able to get the weight off and keep the weight off. Very important, the word keep. A lot of people can lose weight and then they put it back on. These products are so good that you're getting out of the snacking and overeating and addictions. All of that goes away when you're doing everything because you're alkalizing your body. So therefore, you're killing the worms, and now you're not wanting to eat and you're not wanting to fulfill all those cravings at fast food because your body has changed inside. Now, I'm going to show you the packages real quick, and then I'm going to show you the toiletries. So take a picture of this QR code if you can see it. Hello, everyone. Now that is to learn about all these supplements I just showed you. It's called the Blue Zone because we have people that live the longest life live in the Blue Zone. So now we're creating the Blue Zone inside of our body. Okay? So here are the packages. Take a picture of this. And of course, click on that link I showed you on that last picture. And I am going to put you down and explain this. So basically, this is 2 packages, and you have the package over here is your detox, your greens and reds, your B naturals, your enzymes and probiotics, and then you add on this package. So this one's called 928. This one's called A973 when you check out. This is your cell salts, your pH drops with your strips that we talked about, and your vitamin D3, K2, and your omegas. All of these together is what the CMN hospital does in Mexico for cancer patients that are not sick. And this is what I do every single day. And it has changed my life forever. Okay? I don't know if you can see that. I know there's a glare. You can contact me if you need help, if you have questions. Call me for free, for a free consult. You can see me as a health coach, $50 for 30 minutes, to help anyone that needs help with chronic issues and to lose weight and to help fix the gut. There's a lot of things that I help with. I also help with mental, physical, and spiritual. Now, moving past everything we just said, they also have toiletries. I'm going to show you real quick. They've got hairspray, no chemicals. They've got a sanitizer, which blows my mind, that actually gets rid of COVID, salmonella, MRSA, strep, staph, all those things. You can actually use this on your fruits and vegetables, so you're not bringing home any parasites, your hands, and inside your throat. Everyone should have a case of that. And all natural and organic. This is rated #1 in the world. Their toothpaste, Sparkle. It whitens your teeth. It helps with cavities. It's helping with no more bleeding gums. Lots of testimonies on that toothpaste. I love it. The taste is amazing. Also, they have the body butter. This is citrus body butter, and it feels good, smells good on your skin. I don't have out in front of me the shampoo and shower gel. It's amazing. We can get sick with chronic disease on what we're putting on our skin and what we're ingesting, and that is the purpose, to switch over all toiletries. Do you trust what you're buying from Walmart, Target, and Amazon, or is there still chemicals in your products? Whatever we're putting on our skin and our hair 26 seconds later is inside of us. Do you want the toxic sunscreen inside of your bloodstream and into your organs? Do you want Bath and Body stuff if they've got chemicals, or any company with chemicals? Do you want that inside of your body to cause issues inside of you? Be careful what you're using. Candles, perfume, things on the skin, things in your hair, makeup, all of it. Because you may be getting sicker by using all these things on top of what you're eating. So what I do is I help people take care of root issues, which is fixing the gut, alkalizing the blood, bringing in the right detox nutrients and minerals. Right? And then, are you sick? I haven't been sick in years. Because I took my power back with Carbon 60, the Quantum Spray, the iHercules, the Asante Organic products with health protocols I showed you, and toiletries, and covered. And eating a clean diet. You're not going to get sick with that parasitic outbreak if you change the inside of your body from acidic to alkalinity. It's going to flush right out because it can't live in an alkaline body. So I wanted to make sure people know that. That's a pretty big deal. And also, air quality is not good where I live. And another thing that will help me with that is the Carbon 60 and Mullein extract. That's also going to help clean out the lungs if I am exposed to smoke from outside. I want people to be aware, knowledgeable, and learn the truth on everything on how to heal the body. Again, I don't make any claims. I help you live your best life. If you decide you want to change, that's the key, change, then you can do whatever you want to do. You can heal anything, but that's up to you, not me. If you believe you can heal, you will. If you believe you can't, you won't. If you believe in God, God's over the world, then you're good. But if you believe the world over God, you're not good. So it depends on what you believe. If you believe you can change, all of that, you can. I am proof of it, of having rheumatoid and a bunch of other things I had that I don't have anymore. So we have to wake up to our health. We have to wake up to healthcare. We have to wake up to news. Are you watching and listening the right information, or is it not true? You have to determine that, no one else. You can't just talk to people for validation anymore or do things because of validation. You can't follow the crowd anymore. Oh, they got a flu shot and a mammogram. You have to figure out, is that worth the risk? Radiation can cause harm in the body. Chemicals in the VAXs can cause horrible reactions in people, and they don't even know it. I was a nurse for 20 years. I get all of it, and I've researched a lot, and I know a lot about nutrition. Contact me if you want to be, living your best life and feel good and fix your gut and lose weight and reverse disease, help you with things as a health coach. I cannot get you off any pills. However, I can start you on a holistic regimen, and then it's up to you and your doctor as far as weaning off at the right time. It happens all the time of weaning people off. When you stay on these drugs for a long time, they do damage. They never fixed anything. They just medicated you to feel better, but it's not fixing anything. So you have to understand what you're doing. Is it worth what you're doing, all the meds, or is it keeping you sick and stuck? Contact me for a free consult. I'm going to jump off 304-261-9920. Look at my website, foodgoddess50.com, and see what you think. And like I said, I help a lot of people all around the world, and I'm going to keep moving forward and watch for my lives. Have an amazing day, everyone. Thank you for tuning in.